C-section scar update after 2 pregnancies. My last one was 3 years ago. I weighed 260 pounds in my first pregnancy and 250 in my second pregnancy. I did have a larger belly, but before my C-section, I never had this overhang. So I do have a rash that is under my overhang that is consistent and does not get better with prescription medication. We'll do a close-up on this, but as you can see from here, this is a rash. This is not like the C-section like scar because it extends a little bit more. So I'll do a close-up. All right, here we go. Look at that. Look at that C-section scar all in her glory. And I got this like kind of permanent rash situation going on here, but you know, it doesn't extend very far. Like, look, there's my whole hip, nothing there, but boom, yep, you see something there, and then here, and then yeah, nothing on this side. This gives me high hope because I'm probably gonna have my lipedema removed, at least my penniless, because I do have a rash under there. I think that will mean that I have a good scar outcome because, you know, I have an olive skin tone complexion. I do get hyperpigmentation on my face, but I don't necessarily know if I do on the rest of my body, but my C-section scar does give me high hopes that it's gonna be okay. I do get like some weird ingrowns once in a while, and I never know if it's because of the C-section opening that I had. My C-section did open for both pregnancies, and I had to go on antibiotics, and I learned it's because I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which can promote poor wound healing. To have good wound healing, we need to make sure we have enough protein, and it might not be as much as you think it should be. For a normal person who's not going through surgery, they just need 1 gram of protein per kilogram of weight. So I weigh 134 pounds, and that is 60 kilograms. So I only need 60 grams of protein a day minimum just to exist. But to prepare for surgery, I should have 1.5 times that. So 90 grams of protein per day is what I should have before, during, and after the surgery process to promote good wound healing. That's not something that I prioritized before, but once I found that out, I started to look back at my FitnessPal app, and I am consistently in the 90 gram of protein range. If you have a C-section scar right now and you're worried how it will look 3 years in the future, and you have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, loose connectivity, tissue disorders, cellulite, lipedema, maybe even you got a little PCOS belly going on, I'm somebody who does have poor wound healing, and that's what my scar looks like. Of course, everybody's different, but eating in more protein should be able to help that. I'm hoping to hear back from my plastic surgeon soon, who's gonna help me with my lipedema and excess skin situation here for my rashes. So if you want to see that on your feed, comment below. Otherwise, I might not show up again. And of course, make sure to hit that follow button. Hello, hi, nice to meet you. Let's be friends.